they seem like they're making it cool to be drinking lean and syrup, and
it's the most dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society.
So why sign an artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to. I can't give up on people.
But I'm saying that's hypocritical, though. You're saying
it's opportunistic. Yeah. I got people to feed. I got a business to run.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Vahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there onto this like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. I'll make this a quick show to the spirit of Yahweh Yahushai. This is a subject that was already touched on, but it's a constant reminder who our true enemies are and what our enemies seek after us. They don't seek our benefit, they seek for our downfall. By any cost, literally. Alright? The hatred that our enemies have upon us is just that, hatred. Okay? They don't give a damn what they do as long as they eat up our people. Alright? Scripture says, matter of fact, Sirach 12:13 and 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? What peace between the rich and the poor? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor. And when you go in the history of the music industry, we talk about this all the time. And, we like to modernize it by giving some latest artists. But the ones which the older generation would look highly upon, they was also preyed upon as well. A lot of people of that in the 60s, 50s, whatever, 50s, 60s, there were children that was being preyed upon by the same people, same small hatters, okay? And they use the poverty to get out of poverty as a way to make people do things that was unseemly or unbecoming of themselves. Because why? The rich eateth the poor. All right? And the little trinkets that they gave the people wasn't enough. That's what the scripture says. I might be going somewhere different when I was thinking about. Let me get out the Apocrypha. No, sorry. The blue letter. Get this real quick. Which one I want? I want the one in Matthews. Yeah, let's get the one in Matthews. It doesn't really matter. Matthew 16 and 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Which is, you can't give nothing that is not yours. All right? Matter of fact, let's go up. It says 25. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. All right, so it's about an exchange. Okay, now this path is not made for everybody. You have people that was made to go through the path of righteousness, and you have many people that was in the path of wickedness. And what these small hatters, the broad cap wearers, what they did, they preyed upon the people overall. However, they preyed upon the people, and they got the many to follow them. Okay, and nobody's willing to give anything up to serve the Lord, because in the sight of people, there's no benefits behind it. Only the elect will understand that there is major benefits. Okay, it says, "For what is a man profit if he gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" That's why you have a lot of these celebrities that all of a sudden they get a conscience, all right? And they'll tell you, underlining, they know what they did. They sold out. They did whatever they had to do in order to get the perks that they desired. And knowing that they've been preyed upon, and knowing the oath that they made. And they might take a chance because our people have a conscience, right? But by that time, it's still a little too late, unless the Lord have mercy on them. It says in the NLT, "What do you benefit if you gain the whole world but lose your own soul? Is anything worth more than your soul?" No. All right, no. So the enemy has put in position certain perks so that way people could fall for it. Habakkuk 2:12, 16 actually. No, 15. "Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink." You heard out of the devil's mouth, Leon Cohen, that devil, which was a silent partner of Def Jam, Uptown Records, all right, Def Jam, I forgot what other shit he was in. He's a part of any major artist at the time. He was involved. Even Mos Def made a what's this shit called? Rape Over. He was talking about tall Israelis. He was talking about Leon Cohen. Okay? And he's out of being a devil, out of his own mouth, will say those are the most dangerous things that people can do. That's a shame. So when they asked him, like, "So why did you sign them?" Well, you didn't hear me. I got mouths to feed, because they don't give a damn, right? Talking out of like the Gaddies call them fourth tongues. Talking with one end and then with the other. It says that put if that bottle to him. What is that bottle? That confusion, his philosophy, his wickedness, and make him drunken also, that thou mayest look on his nakedness, and the shame that our people carry is publicly known. That's why majority of these artists is on some type of drugs, and they make drugs seeming like cool or the thing to do. And Esau think he's getting away with this shit scot-free, but he's not. Right? The scripture says about the accuser of thy brethren. All right. The scriptures also said, I was gonna get it. Matter of fact, let me get that. It's talking about Israel, but you can apply that to these people. Leviticus 19 and 24. Is it 24 or is it 25? Salakia. I know it's Leviticus 19. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Leviticus 19 and 14. It says, "Thou shalt not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind." All right? Which, they're not going to fear the Lord. They don't care what they do to their quote-unquote neighbors. So look up the word stumbling block. The Hebrew word is makal shal. Right? It says a stumbling. Means of occasion of stumbling. Stumbling block, stumbling, fall. means of occasion of stumbling block. So putting something where men, women can fall purposely, all right? Tempting them, telling them this is the only option. You create a system where in order to get out of poverty, you got to do certain things in order to get out of poverty. That's a stumbling block, all right? And those who don't want to do that route, you keep them in poverty. You keep them in, in want and need. The scripture says, real quick, Proverbs 28 and 14, I believe, or 15. Let me get to the point. 16. The prince that wanteth understanding, which the prince is who? The prince of this world, right? That have nothing to do with the Lord. He wants understanding. That's why he's always researching and doing things to do what? Just to get knowledge, which he's not achieving, is also a great oppressor. Okay, so this man he's a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his life. Prolong his days. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to a pit, that no man stay him. One more. Proverbs 6:16 says, 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 is an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imagination. And this is what the man has done. All right, he set it up so that way he know the influences that's gonna make what is gonna make people to do. It's gonna make themselves look embarrassing. It's gonna make themselves look unwanted. All right, all the titles: super predators, thugs, savages, all these things. That was not by accident. That was something that was put upon the people. So he set it up like the brother Abu Gabar. I was gonna do a thing on it, but he hit it of when Esau tells you unwantingly what he's about to do before he does it. All right. And then if you don't get it, it's like, oh, well, guess what? That's a stumbling block, which he clearly does. Matter of fact, I should have run up. Same chapter, Proverbs 6:11. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his finger. So he's not straightforward. He is lying. He is using deceit. All right. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. That's what I wanted. So he soweth discord. So for this man to make this statement, oh, that's a terrible drugs, and why are you doing it? Well, I got people to feed. Showing you that they put stumbling blocks before you so you could fall, so you could be destroyed. And then once you destroy, they're like, look, Lord, look what these people are doing. Not knowing that you put the stumbling block in front of the people, the Lord's going to hold you accountable for that. All right, you the offender. You the ones that's doing it the wrong. All right. Yeah, the people is going to follow suit. But because you're not telling the people, that don't give you the rights to do that. It says, therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. And what's that? Broken without remedy is ICBM nuclear missiles. All right, this is how this man's going to go down. The great deceiver, the great liar, the great slanderer, because that's what devil means. He's a slanderer. All right. The scripture says what? Psalms 55 and 20. I'm sorry. Psalms 50 and 16. No, 20. That sittest and speaketh against thy brother, that slanderers their own mother's son. All right, slander. It says a blemish, fault. And there it is. Strong definition, unused root, meaning to push over, a stumbling block. So that this man is a master of stumbling blocks. All right. This is just a small inkling how devious these people are. And this little devious deed and all the little deeds that they did is to overthrow. Matter of fact, I thought I was going to end it there, but Spirit. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for as like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself, go crouching, yet take good heed, beware of him. And that shall be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, least when he have overthrown thee, he shall stand up in thy place, and neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou art the last. Remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh a wild beast? So one that goeth to a sinner is defiled with him in his sins. Who pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, which they do that a lot, they're doing that to Candace Owen right now, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, Slakia, thou shalt find him first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hand and whisper much and change his countenance. So the Lord's gonna pay this devil for all this shit that he did. All right, every last one of it. Going back to Psalms 50 and 21. These things that has done, I kept silence. Thou didst thought I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, meaning the Lord's going to correct your ass, you devils, and set them in order before thine eyes. The same ones that you talk shit about, that you put this, drink them in your mouth, and they've been shamed in front of everybody. Well, guess what? The Lord is putting those people, which are the Israelites, the true biblical Israelites, in order right before your eyes. Okay? Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High. Lest I tear you in pieces and and there be none to deliver. So the Lord's about to tear Esau in pieces, and nobody's going to deliver him. So with that being said, I'll say real quick to the Spirit, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.